Hi there, and welcome to Open House Virtually. I'm Mrs. Buchanan, and I have your student in my health class. I'm going to give you a little bit about the course and about myself. Here we go. All right, so just a little bit about me. I got my Bachelor's of Science degree at Southeast Missouri State. If you're unfamiliar where that is, if you go all the way down to the tip of Illinois, cross over the river and into Missouri to Cape Girardeau. That is the only inland cape. That's where the school is located. And I got my degree in athletic training there. After undergrad, I went to grad school at Indiana University and received my master's in kinesiology. I worked there with the volleyball team as well as cheerleading and a little bit with softball while I was there. And most recently, I got a second master's in the art of teaching at North Park University. That's on the north side of Chicago. You can look on the corner, you can see a picture of my graduation. I do have two small children. I have a second grader and a third grader, so I'm a mom myself. This is my first year teaching at Lyons Township. However, I haven't been employed. This is my fourth year working here at LT. And I did my student teaching here at Lyons Township. So I am familiar with the course. I am already familiar with the curriculum as I taught it last year. Couple of things about me. So school activities here at Lyons Township for the last 4 years. I have been a 3-season athletic trainer. You can see me with my colleagues, Mr. Fitcher and Ms. Vins. We are all health teachers. I also am a co-sponsor for the Athletic Training Club. Unfortunately, we don't have that club this year. However, if your students are interested in athletic training, that is the prevention, rehabilitation, and treatment of athletic injuries. That's what I do. And then I also have dabbled in being a wrestling scorer here at Lyons Township. You can see me on the bottom at a wrestling meet. A little bit more about me. So I have been an athletic trainer for 17 years. I know I don't look old enough to be have been doing something for 17 years. I have great skin. No, I'm kidding. So, but my biggest achievement, I guess, is that I worked at Loyola University as their athletic trainer for the women's softball and volleyball team. Traveled around with them for 5 years. My quote unquote fame moment is that I know Sister Jean. If you don't know who she is the team chaplain for the Loyola basketball team. She kind of became a national celebrity during their bout to the Final Four with Coach Porter Moser. And I do own a bobblehead of Sister Jean. If you'd ever like to see it, just let me know. There's a little picture of it. We had a big event for her many moons ago because she was a celebrity on campus back then, but now she's even more nationally known. And she just celebrated her 101st birthday. All right, so getting into the actual course of health. So we have 6 components, 6 units that we cover. Currently, we're in the wellness unit at the beginning, talking about the aspects of health and how every one of those relates. Then we move on to nutrition. We do a big nutrition project, so students might be asking you about information about what foods you're bringing into the house. Then we go into substance abuse, where they will be doing a group project. They'll be analyzing some substances and then presenting to their classmates. Mental health, we do spend quite a bit of time on as well. Teenage suicide is the #2 leading cause of death in teenagers. And so we find that it's very important to cover that, figuring out what are the different signs and symptoms of suicide, and making sure that each student here at Lyons Township does have a sense of belonging. Then we move into everyone's favorite, human development. Most students by this point have had some courses in anatomy, but we review those anatomy. We also talk about relationships, and we discuss other aspects related to human development. And then we finish out the year with CPR. Now, in the past, we have been able to certify our students in CPR so that they are card carrying through the American Heart Association for 2 years. We are still trying to figure out if we're able to do that this year as we are remote. We're hoping that American Heart Association, we've heard that they're allowing some virtual certifications. We're still working on that. But in the past, it's been a big thing that students are able to help out throughout through their health. All right, moving on. So grading process. So the grades are essentially divided into 4 different categories. Each week, your students will be assigned vocabulary. Obviously, a big part of health is understanding what exactly these words mean. So that's why there's such a big emphasis of 1/4 of the grade on the vocabulary. Students have an opportunity on Canvas to take it's not really a quiz, it's just an assignment, but they're able to do it twice. And that's going to be most weeks that they have that due. We do have it due on Sunday so that they have all week. So we're also promoting time management, that if maybe they're very busy in the middle of the week, they can wait till the end of the week. Or if they like to get it done on Monday, they have that opportunity instead of having it due, in 2 days. Discussion boards are also up for the whole week. We try to promote activation of the students talking amongst themselves. So giving their opinions and having respectful conversations, especially about health. The discussion boards are also good practice. If students are going on to college, those are used frequently, the discussions, so they're able to read a scenario, give their opinion on the scenario, and then respond to 2 of their classmates in an appropriate manner. We like to have some projects, mostly 1 per unit. We talked a little bit about nutrition. They'll have a project. In substance abuse, they have another project. And then in human development, they'll also have a dating poster. The last quarter is going to be assessments. We are working currently on how we're going to be giving those assessments, but we think we've got an interesting way of promoting to find out if students are learning throughout the quarter or throughout the unit. And then how are we changing to make things more feasible for the remote learning? So we are huge on social emotional health. What that means is making connections with other students, making connections with teachers. We are very, very focused on that. So in this class, I've implemented Meditation Mondays, trying to get students to really take some time, be present, and deal with some of those big emotions that we're all feeling during this time period. As adults, I know it's very difficult for us, let alone students, teenage students that are having really big emotions and maybe don't feel comfortable expressing them to the family. So we try and talk through those and give opportunities. We're also having some creative projects for students so that it's not just them listening to lectures all day, every day. We understand that's very boring on Zoom. I do try to implement as many breakout rooms as we can so students can have that social emotional health of being able to talk with their classmates. It is such a big deal. So I always encourage them, focus on the task at hand, and then I usually try and add on a minute or 2 extra so that they can meet new friends in their classrooms. And then we also have asynchronous days for engagement. So those are just assignments that are outside of the synchronous Zoom lessons. So some things to ask your student. We took a personality test in class, and you can ask them which personality their spirit animal is. The options are lion, otter, golden retriever, and beaver. So it's always fun to do this at the beginning of the semester to find out kind of what personality traits do you personally have? What do you bring to the table? What can you bring to each breakout room? The beavers are really good at keeping everyone on tasks. The golden retrievers are good about keeping that kind of calm, getting everybody to get along. Otters are super, they're usually very bubbly, emotional people, and they're good at socializing. And then you've got your lions, who they're the ones that they like to be on task. Sometimes they don't always think about things before they jump in with both feet. All right. And then lastly, how can you contact me? Please feel free to email me. I will respond within 24 hours. It's my email address is here. If you need additional assistance, please email me and we can possibly set up a Zoom or I can call you on the phone. But definitely, if you're having any questions or any issues, your students or you can please contact me. Well, it's been great. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation and we're going to have a great year together. Thanks.